Stormwatch 12 weather with meteorologist Oliver Smith.
We still have cool temperatures along the Oregon coast, especially at Brookings at 53 degrees, but it's warmer towards Gold Beach and Port Orford into the low 60s. Into southwestern Oregon, we're looking at upper 60s to low 70s for the most part. 74 in Eagle Point, 70 in Ashland, 72 right now in Grants Pass. Into Siskiyou County, 70s and 80s for the most part. We're looking at 82 in Mount Shasta City, 80 right now in Weeds, 77 in Wairika. Now east of the Cascades, we have 60s and 70s. It is though 80 in Lakeview, 69 in Paisley, 64 in Chemult. So we do have the hot air pretty much over us right now. It's going to slowly build in over the next 24 hours, but we have another system way offshore. This is going to move into our region. It's going to do a couple things. It's going to kick up the wind, which is not good, but it's going to cool us off, which can be good for many people. So we'll get into that here in a little bit. But the forecast for today, temperatures getting into the 80s here not too long from now, and we should peak at about 91 in Medford. 96 the forecast high for Wairika, right around 70 for the Oregon coast, and still looking at upper 80s to low 90s east of the Cascades with 72 for Crater Lake. Now tonight it's not going to be quite as chilly throughout the region because of the warmer air moving in. So we're going to be looking at low to mid 50s east of the Cascades and generally mid to upper 50s for the Rogue and Shasta valleys with temperatures getting near 60 degrees. It could be a little warmer than that even in Wairika. 49 though for Brookings. Now here's that fire weather watch we're talking about is for most of Klamath and western Lake counties for tomorrow. This is for tomorrow afternoon and tomorrow evening. We could be looking at the wind gusts about 35 miles an hour with the really low humidity. Any wildfires that start could spread very, very easily in that particular sense. Now this is a precursor to a possible red flag warning which the National Weather Service could issue, or it could be canceled either way. So most likely it'll be a red flag warning at some point. The wind gusts for later on today, again, it's going to be about 20 to 25 miles an hour, maybe a little bit stronger east of the Cascades and about 20 to 25 into the Rogue Valley. We'll be looking at similar kind of conditions for Tuesday, but then that system gets closer and closer to our region, and we could be looking at those stronger wind gusts again east of the Cascades, kind of similar to what we're looking at for Tuesday. We'll have to keep an eye on that. So in terms of our temperatures for the next couple of days, we're going to be looking at the warmest air pretty much right over us and even more so for tomorrow. But our cool system is finally going to push into the region for Wednesday and into Thursday. We're finally going to get some relief from the heat. But then high pressure builds in, warmer temperatures come back, but it doesn't look quite as warm as it's going to be for tomorrow. So it'll warm up and then cool off. And then we may get a system moving through over the weekend. We'll have to see how much moisture may be associated with that. So here's your forecast for the Oregon coast. Temperatures staying into the 60s for the most part. We do get 70 degrees here and there, but we'll be looking at morning fog and then eventually some afternoon sunshine for most days, except Wednesday will probably be a cloudier day. Northern California, pretty hot for today and tomorrow. Looking at 98 for tomorrow with some passing clouds, and then temperatures cool as we get towards Wednesday and Thursday, only into the 80s. For the Klamath Basin, we'll be looking at low 90s today and tomorrow, cooling all the way off into the upper 70s by Thursday. Overnight lows go from the 50s to the mid 40s by Wednesday night into Thursday morning. Cascades, we're going to go from the 70s to low 80s for today and tomorrow, and then eventually cool off Wednesday and Thursday. And this system may have just enough juice into it, or maybe a few showers may be possible Wednesday night into maybe Thursday morning. But other than that, it's going to be a pretty dry system. And for the Rogue Valley, again, pretty hot for today, 91, 96, even warmer for tomorrow. But we do get relief from the heat. Temperatures going into the 80s for Wednesday and Thursday.